Hi there. So, a few days ago, I introduced to you this whole concept that I had of this life puzzle. So, it was all about me, the wellness coach, coaching myself. So, coach the coach. Then I told you about those 21 F words so that you can really break down every area of your life. And yesterday, I talked about those crucial questions to ask yourself related to every F word to see if what you're doing currently, your life right now, is in alignment with the vision that you have for your life, for your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. So, although I've got that beautiful puzzle that I'm putting together, I told you that I had a list here that I was doing it, and of 100. And I'm starting from 100 backwards with all the things that I want in my life or to add to my life that I'm missing or I want to address or focus on. And then I begin at one with all the things that I'm blessed with that I know that I have in my life. And it's really interesting because I'm about 50, so 50 items, so that's 50 pieces of my puzzles are actually not inside, are the things that I want to work on. I want to bring in alignment with my life vision. But that sounds a lot, right? You think, wow, that's overwhelming. But what's been interesting is me seeing how some of these things I can almost change them today. So, for example, anybody that knows me, I'm really into vitamins and supplements, and I have been since my teenage years, really. And I looked back on that. Why has it been my fascination with vitamins and supplements and so on? When I was a child, I think it started when I was 9. I had lots of digestive issues, and I had all these different health little things that were just there. There wasn't anything that anybody could really do about them, so they weren't sort of conditions that I was taking medication or so on. They were just incidents of things that happened or things in my health that didn't feel 100%. Then I remember at school learning about vitamin C and my fascination that most animals can produce their own vitamin C, but us humans couldn't, and how crucial vitamin C was for many areas of our well-being, our immune system, and so on. And also how we needed to have it daily, that it wasn't something that our bodies could store. So back then, obviously, you didn't have Google and the internet. And I remember sort of going to the library and getting books and reading up and finding out as much about vitamins and minerals as I possibly could. And also finding out which vitamins and minerals were in which foods. And since then, I have taken lots of vitamins and minerals to address if I saw a relationship between the things that maybe I felt weren't 100%, my digestive issues. I used to have lots of pain in my bones and so on. And I remember taking different things. Now, you could think, well, that was a placebo effect. But also I found that there was certain minerals and vitamins or supplements that didn't suit me. I remember when there was the whole of primrose oil, it didn't suit me at all. But then I discovered Starflower oil, which did. I know that certain B vitamins in the B complex, I had certain formulations or by themselves that could make me feel quite unwell. So I know it's not a placebo effect. And being 53, I think I've trialed and error enough to know that they do have an impact. Obviously, being 53, I realized that my body is not, even if I have the best diet in the world, is not going to absorb these vitamins and minerals as efficiently. The fact that I do have sensitivities to food and I do have digestive issues, that's another reason why I don't absorb them as efficiently. And then it could be that naturally a lot of the things are declining in my body, are in decline. So I need to put extra into my body to make up for that. Now, I do have a lovely range of vitamins and supplements. And when I'm not feeling 100%, I start really good. I'm taking them every day. And then as I get busy, I feel better. They tend to just sit there. Even if I have them in my kitchen where I have to see them every day, I sometimes miss them for long periods of time. Now, why does this happen? Now, one of the reasons is that most of them, I have them with food because that means that there'd be better absorption of them, but also many of them I have with food, because if you have them without food, they can make you feel quite nauseous. So, for example, zinc, some of the B complexes and things like that. So what happens is that I get out of habit, especially at the moment, that sort of I'm eating at different times. And I think, oh, I didn't take them with breakfast. That's okay. I'll take them with my lunch. And then something happens, I don't take them with my lunch, and then I forget. And this thing really annoys me, because I know the impact that they have on how I feel, but I know that they're going to have an impact on how I age as well. So this was one of the things that, although I was really grateful that, I had all this food, these supplements, that in my life, that I discovered them, that I knew they made a difference. On the other hand, the one thing I wanted to change was my consistency of having them. And how could I get around this? Because I always come up, I do put them in my bedroom, put them in the kitchen, and I've just never solved that consistency. So this got me thinking. And then I thought, Lona, it's so simple. All I need to do is set an alarm in my phone every day that is going to remind me. If I set them at a specific time and that doesn't work, then I'm going to set 2 alarms. So if I forget to take them at breakfast, I take them at dinner. And that alarm is going to go off in my phone, and I have got no excuse. Even if at that moment I've missed them with a meal, I'll have a snack and I will take them. So instantly, something that's been bothering me and something that affects my health and well-being, problem solved. So this is all these things that I've got at the back, and I've got lots all at the back. These are little things that I want to put in alignment with my life vision. So I hope that's inspired you, and I hope that's made you see that sometimes it's just so easy to bring into your life the things that you want in your life. And what they say is very true. If you try and do something 99% of the time, or 99% right, it can be really difficult. Like my relationships with supplements. Yeah, it's like something that I think, well, 99% of the time. And then it falls down to 80, 50, and sometimes it falls down to 0. But if I make this commitment that my commitment and relationship is going to be with these supplements that I know help my well-being, is 100%, there's no margin for error. It's non-negotiable. It's 100%. And I'm going in 100% on that, because I know that makes a difference to my well-being, my energy, and everything. Okay then, so that's me for today. I hope that you are designing your own life puzzle, your own life vision, and maybe from the questions from yesterday, you are starting to get excited about just how much more you can bring to your life. Maybe your life is great at the moment, but what's beautiful about this world we live in, that we can bring more to that. It's like our capacity to love. If we had 1 child, 3 children, 10 children, we have the capacity for our love to grow and grow and grow. The same is with all the fantastic things you can bring into your life. You can bring more of that. It's not about being greedy. It's about making the most of this beautiful life that we've all been given. Okay then, take care.